notification. Up and running. Looks like it.
And welcome to Sturgis, South Dakota, as we go on the road with Post 320. Let's make just a slight adjustment here. Kind of testing out our road equipment. I have a War Eagles game in a couple of weeks, and I thought this was a great opportunity to go on the road with 320 and make sure all this stuff works. Once again, thanks to Dr. Ryan for coming up and getting us up and running here. So hopefully I can figure out the cameras and get everything going great for us. Tonight, the Stars meet up with Post 33's Titans for the second time in a week. It was the Stars with the 14-2 victory last week in Rapid City at Pete Lean Field. The Titans have not played since then, and they stand at 5-13, while Post 320 picked up a couple of wins over Spearfish, the second in a very rain-shortened game, and they move their season mark now to 28-11. I'm Tom Anderson. I want to thank our sponsors for bringing you tonight's action on YouTube. The webcast sponsors, as always, are Playmaker Sports Cards, Memorabilia, and Gaming, located in the Uptown Rapid Mall in the J.C. Penney Wing. Follow them on Facebook for all the latest inventory and events. Go online to playmakersllc.com. Mike's Auto Sales, the home of the 3-month, 3,000-mile You Matter guarantee. Follow them on Facebook and find the full inventory online at mikesautosalesrc.com. They're located at 308 East North Street, or you can call them at 231-8890. Dakota Discount RV with 2 locations at 3330 Mall Drive and off exit 48 on JB Road in Somerset. They are your local RV dealer. You can call them for sales, parts, or service at 388 or you can 8243, give you the whole number, 388-8243, or online at dakotadiscountrv.com. Traders Market, located in the Uptown Rapid Mall with more than 4 dozen vendors. If you can't find it at Traders Market, you may not find it. Open on the weekends, Friday and Saturday 10 to 5, Sunday 10 to 4. Paisanos, Paquilla, pizza, and more. Dine in or carry out. Call 341-6941 or visit Paisanos at 3618 Canyon Lake Drive. That's just down the road from Pete Lean Field in Rapid City. If you haven't had Paisanos Pizza, you haven't had pizza. And Soundbites Vintage, your entertainment destination located in Traders Market in the Uptown Rapid Mall. Discover a better way to buy your music, movies, collectibles, stereo equipment, and more. Come and say hello to me. Fridays and Saturdays 10 to 5, Sunday 10 to 4, unless I am out doing a game somewhere. And our game sponsors, Beersbach Equipment and Supply, Strife Fitness, Denny Menhold Auto Group, Shields, Tatco Construction, Water Tree Hot Tubs, Saunas and Water Treatment, McKee Ford, Scoopy Cow, South Dakota Mines, Complete HVAC, Anco, Builders of Infrastructure and Communications, Stuart Martin Remax Results Real Estate Team, and American Family Davis & Associates, Nick Davis, agent. Thanks to all those sponsors for tonight and throughout the season. When we come back, we'll take a look at the Titans and the Stars, as well as take a look at the PowerPoint standings. This is the Soundbites Vintage pregame show.
Soundbites Vintage is your entertainment destination in the Traders Market in the Uptown Rapid Mall. We have music on vinyl, CD and tape, movies on DVD, VHS, and even Laserdisc, stereo equipment, TVs, VCR, and DVD players. Into collecting, you'll find sports and gaming cards, Star Wars, Star Trek, and other collectible figures, along with Hot Wheels and die-cast. We also have video games, books, comics, Barbies, and lots more. Open Friday and Saturday 10 to 5, Sunday 10 to 4. At Mike's Auto Sales, you'll be dealing with the owner, Mike Kuhn. He's been in the business a long time and knows just how important you are. In fact, ask about the 3-month, 3,000-mile You Matter guarantee. Follow them on Facebook. Find the full inventory online at mikesautosalesrc.com. They're located Paisanos Paquillas, pizza, and more. Tasty appetizers, homemade soups and salads, signature sandwiches, and don't miss the daily specials. If you haven't had Paisanos Pizza, you haven't had pizza. Dine in or carry out, call 605-341-6941 or visit Paisanos at 3618 Canyon Lake Drive. You can also follow along on Facebook. Thanks to Stacy and everyone at Paisanos for their support of Rapid City Sports and this webcast. At Mike's Auto Sales, you'll be dealing with the owner, Mike Kuhn. He's been in the business a long time and knows just how important you are. In fact, ask about the 3-month, 3,000-mile You Matter guarantee. Follow them on Facebook. Find the full inventory online at mikesautosalesrc.com. They're located at 308 East North Street or call 605-231-8890. Thanks so much to Mike's Auto Sales for supporting local sports and this webcast.
And we are back in Sturgis, home of the Titans. We're going to go right to the Traders Market starting lineup. It looks like they're going to get going here a little bit early tonight. Traders Market starting lineups for Post 320, the visiting team here tonight. Shortstop is Noah Wald hitting first. Aiden Bird in the DH spot tonight hitting second. Tegan Sales behind the plate will be hitting third. Max Speed back in the cleanup spot at first base. Colton Melhoff hitting fifth in right field. Ben Hassett moves over to center field tonight. Cooper Kimball gets a start in left. Lakin Utek gets a start at second. And Nate Malu gets a start at third. Hitting ninth, the pitcher tonight will be Adam Jansen. For Sturgis, defensively in the outfield, they will go with Xander Heller in left, Landon Lyons in center, Jack Jolly in right, Jaron Andrzejewski at third, Blake Kaufman at short, Vin Botany, the second baseman. Kel Sundstrom at first base. On the hill will be Brodu Royer. He got the start last week against Post 320, and Ethan Cermak sits behind the plate. Those are your Traders Market starting lineups. We will take a break, let them do the anthem. We'll come back and have first pitch here from Sturgis. This is Post 320 baseball.
And batting ninth for the Titans, number 1, second.
Playmakers Sports Cars, Memorabilia, and Gaming is located in the Uptown Rapid Mall in the J.C. Penney wing. Brad, Justin, and the rest of the staff at Playmakers make collecting fun with a wide selection of sports and gaming, plus trade nights, gaming tournaments, and card shows. Follow on Facebook for all the latest inventory and events, and go online at playmakersllc.com. Thanks to Playmakers for supporting Rapid City Sports and this webcast. Dakota Discount RV is your local RV dealer. Big thanks to Kevin and the gang for their participation in these webcasts. It's summertime and they are ready with a fresh lineup for your camping adventures. Find Dakota Discount RV in Rapid City at 3330 Mall Drive and just off exit 48 on JB Road in Somerset. Sales, parts, and service, 605-388-8243, and their website with their full inventory at dakotadiscountrv.com. Traders Market is located in the Uptown Rapid Mall in the former Sears location in the East Wing. You'll find more than 4 dozen vendors with more offerings that can be listed. Custom crafts, furniture and toys, housewares, tools, collectibles of all kinds, plus music, movies, games. Don't forget jewelry, clothing, books, electronics, and more. If you can't find it at Traders Market, you may not find it. Big thanks to all the vendors for their support of this webcast. Open Friday and Saturday 10 to 5, Sunday 10 to 4. Soundbites Vintage is your entertainment destination in the Traders Market in the Uptown Rapid Mall. We have music on vinyl, CD and tape, movies on DVD, VHS, and even Laserdisc, stereo equipment, TVs, VCR, and DVD players. Into collecting, you'll find sports and gaming cards, Star Wars, Star Trek, and other collectible figures, along with Hot Wheels and die-cast. We also have video games, books, comics, Barbies, and lots more. Open Friday and Saturday 10 to 5, Sunday 10 to 4. Paisanos Pachillas, pizza and more, tasty appetizers, homemade soups and salads, signature sandwiches, and don't miss the daily specials. If you haven't had Paisanos Pizza, you haven't had pizza. Dine in or carry out, call 605-341-6941 or visit Paisanos at 3618 Canyon Lake Drive. You can also follow along on Facebook. Thanks to Stacy and everyone at Paisanos for their support of Rapid City Sports and this webcast.
Tom Anderson back with you in Sturgis. The Titans in their light blue tops tonight with the white pants, light blue caps, and for Post 320 in their red jerseys with the white sleeves, white numbers, white letters, and the white caps with the red bill, the white pants with the red striping down the side. Quick look at the PowerPoints. Post 22 is at number 1, followed by Yankton, Sioux Falls West, Brandon Valley. Post 320 comes in at number 5, followed by Brookings, Harrisburg, Gold, Watertown, Pier, and Renner, and then Mitchell, Sioux Falls East, Spearfish, Aberdeen, and Huron. That was run last night. That should be fairly current. On the hill is Brody Royer. Last week against Post 320 in a game won by the Stars by a score of 14-2 in a 5-inning, 10-run rule. Royer went... let's see. Royer went the 3 2/3 innings. And then Cale Poole came in relief. I did not get a line score for Royer. There were 7 hits in the game for Post 320. He gave up 6 of those hits. 3 errors committed by Sturgis. They had 2 runs on just 2 hits. They bunched all those runs together in the top of the 4th inning. They trailed 6-2 going in the bottom of the 4th when Post 320's offense erupted for 8 runs. Royer on the season, this will be his 7th game, 7th start. He's pitched 23 2/3 innings, 25 hits, so he's not doing too bad on the hit side. Giving up 33 runs, only 15 of those earned. 62 errors on the year. No, backwards. 72 errors on the year for Sturgis. Royer, 344 batting average against, a 365 ERA, and a 1.92 whip. So leading off will be Noah Wald. He is hitting .336 on the season, .465 on base percentage. Moved up into that leadoff spot a couple of weeks ago and is settled in there. First pitch from Royer is high and away, ball 1. So Royer trying to recover from that loss last week to the Stars. Wald with the open stance, looks at a pitch up in the strike zone. 2 balls, no strikes. The game time temp seems like it's cooled down some. It was blazing. It was 102 in my truck when I got in. I was hoping my equipment didn't melt since it was sitting out there. Wald singles into right field. And he will round first and be aboard with the base hit.
Next up, number 11, Aiden Bird.
So Wald with the single, Aiden Bird. He's had a hard time getting pitches to swing at. He had 4 or 5 games in a row where he only had 1 official plate appearance. That was the case against Spearfish in that first game. In the second game, he got to the plate 3 times in their 3 innings. Had a single, scored on an error, knocked in a run, was 1 for 3. So Bird hitting .434, Wald with 8 stolen bases, huge lead at first. And it's 1-0 count. The delivery by Royer. Wald holds at first, misses outside. 2-0. Royer checks it first. Bird takes the pitch inside, strike 1. A huge lead over there for Wald. 320 really got the running game going. In that last game, swing through on high fastball. Now 2-2 the count on Bird. Talked to Coach Jansen. He said they had worked on their leads. He's all the way out to that infield cutout, which is about a step further than it is at Pete Lean. He's got a huge lead over there. Let's see if Royer goes. He doesn't. Wall goes. Pitches outside. 3-2. The throw down. Boy, for a big jump. Wald seemed like he was running in quicksand out there. Cermak got it, the pitch handled on the outside, got it down there quickly, but it was just off the mark. Stolen base for Wald. That will be 9 now on the season. The count is full. Nobody out here, top of the first inning. Bird takes a look at that. Outside, just misses. So Bird picks up another walk on the season. He has 35 now. That is by far the leader on the team. Speed and Wald each have 21 walks. So runners at first and second now. And to the plate, Tegan Sales continues to stroke it. .421 average for Sales. They'll hold the runner at first with the runner at second. Huge lead there, and that pitch just outside, ball 1. So Royer struggling early here with control. For Royer, he has walked 20 in his 23 2/3 innings, struck out 38. The pitch just past the third baseman and shortstop. Rounding third and coming home will be Wald. And stopping at second will be Bird. So the RBI single by Tegan Sales puts the Stars up 1-0 on the Dakota Discount RV scoreboard.
Next up for 320 is going to be number 22, Max Speed.
So Max Speed had his average as high as the low 380s. Has dropped to 357. A couple weeks ago, he was hitting 313. Extra base hits have fallen off a little bit. Has 11 home runs on the year. 10 doubles, 3 triples. Royer, short kick, Speed, shot down the third baseline, and not able to handle the hot shot was the third baseman, Andrzejewski. So that'll load him up.
Next up for the Stars.
Speed on the too hot to handle. Good diving job by Andrzejewski. Kept the from going into the outfield, saved a run. And Colton Melhoff will step in now. 368 on the year. He's driven in 41 runs. That is third on the team behind Speed and Sales. has a chance here to do some damage. Takes a ball high, 1-0. Thought about it, held off. So the base is loaded here in the top of the first inning. Stars on the road in Sturgis. That is grounded to the second baseman, a 4-6, and not in time. So they got the one at second. Speed is eliminated there.
Next up, number 15.
On the fielder's choice, Melhoff will stand at first. Sales at third. One gone now in the top of the first. A couple runs in on the Dakota Discount RV scoreboard. Tom Anderson with you, the Mike's Auto Sales broadcast booth, on the road with 320 for the first time this year. Thanks to Dr. Ryan again for getting everything set up for us. So far, so good. Trying to do the cameras and the board and my announcing, so if it gets a little choppy, I apologize. First pitch is a ball to Hassett. 297 average as he continues diving back to first base is Melhoff. They're gauging their lead by that infield cutout. I'm certain that's another foot further than what it is at 320. And that's where Melhoff is now. He goes. They will throw through, and shortstop or the second baseman came over as a possible cutoff if the runner from third was going. So the stolen base by Melhoff puts him at second. 2 balls, no strikes on Hassett. Hassett with the game-winning hit against Spearfish in that first game after a long rain delay, came back in the bottom of the 7th inning. Max Speed was at third, broke for home. Perfect suicide squeeze. Hassett put the ball down in play. Speed probably had home stolen even if Hassett missed it. But Hassett did a great job of getting the bat on the ball and then got down to first base. They didn't tag the base, so base hit for Hassett. Walk-off single. He's at the plate now with 2 runners in scoring position. And he will foul it off to the left side. 3 balls and a strike. So swinging on the 3-0. There is 1 out here in the top of the first. Couple runs in on the Dakota Discount RV scoreboard. Royer out of the stretch. Delivers, misses outside with a breaking pitch. Now, the scoreboard had 3 balls. I didn't think he was that deep into the count. Yeah, it's 2 balls and a strike. That one misses way out. Well, that's ball 4. So the scoreboard operator, kind of in the same boat I am. Little heat stroke going on out here.
Next up to bat.
So load up the bases for Cooper Kimball. We've seen him play at home a couple of times in the DH spot. Is in left field tonight with the start. Kimball unofficially at 353 on the year. I say unofficially, they have him listed in the book under 2 different numbers, so combining the numbers, hoping that both those numbers 16 and 20 stats are correct. 353, he has driven in 5 runs, has a chance to knock in a couple here with 1 gone in the top of the first. Royer catches the outside black. Ball and a strike. Lakin Utek, Nate Malu, both getting starts tonight. So the bottom 3 hitters new to the order. Kimball fouls that one off to the right side. Be a ball of 2 strikes now. Utek and Malu. Well, Utek, I've got 18 at-bats. Malu less than 10 at-bats, so I don't have him on my sheet. That pitch in the dirt, 2-2. So Kimball will step in. Straight up stance as far as his feet. Cocks the bat back behind his head, and that ball is high. It'll be full count. Still just 1 out. That was on the force play. They couldn't turn the 2. And Kimball waits the 3-2. 1 hopper to the third baseman just outside the bag. We'll do it again at 3-2. This weekend, Post 320 goes to Mankato for the Gopher Classic. So we'll play a weekend full of games there. And we'll be back home next week to wrap up against the two Sioux Falls schools. Kimball called out on strikes. That just caught the black on the outside corner. 2 gone. Royer with a big strikeout there. Lakin Utek playing second base tonight. He's hitting .389 in those 18 at-bats. Has a couple of doubles. Has driven in 6 runs. .335 down the right and left field line for... Trying to read through the fence. I believe that's 400 to center. So a symmetrical field here in Sturgis. First pitch fouled away, strike 1. So Utek awaits the pitch, and that pitch is high and away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch with 2 outs. This one out up the middle on the 1 hop, flip it to short, and the second out, and that 4-6 sandwiched in between, a strikeout, but 320 pushed across a couple of runs in that first inning. They did it on 3 hits, a couple of walks, and the bases left full. So at the end of the first half inning, Playmakers brings you our inning recap. We'll be back with the bottom of the first inning as we continue from Sturgis Post 320 baseball.
Playmakers Sports Cars, Memorabilia, and Gaming is located in the Uptown Rapid Mall in the J.C. Penney wing. Brad, Justin, and the rest of the staff at Playmakers make collecting fun with a wide selection of sports and gaming, plus trade nights, gaming tournaments, and card shows. Follow on Facebook for all the latest inventory and events, and go online at playmakersllc.com. Thanks to Playmakers for supporting Rapid City Sports and this webcast. Dakota Discount RV is your local RV dealer. Big thanks to Kevin and the gang for their participation in these webcasts. It's summertime and they are ready with a fresh lineup for your camping adventures. Find Dakota Discount RV in Rapid City at 3330 Mall Drive and just off exit 48 on JB Road in Somerset. Sales, parts, and service, 605-388-8243, and their website with their full inventory at dakotadiscountrv.com.
And for Sturgis, let's take a look at their batting order. Brought to you by Traders Market. Ethan Cermak, the catcher, leads off, followed by Brody Royer. Jaron Andrzejewski hitting third. Blake Kaufman out of the 4-hole. Jack Jolly hitting fifth. Landon Lyons, followed by Kel Sundstrom and Xander Heller. Number 9 hitter is Vin Votny. Defensively, a little different look for Post 320 here tonight. Left field is Cooper Kimball. Ben Hassett over to center. Colton Melhoff in right. Nate Malu will get the start at third base. Noah Wald at